Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. I've pre-shuffled, so let's see what our messages are for today. So for the heart of the reading, we have Big Bold Vision. We have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles reversed. So this is kind of just a direct message about guiding to the place within yourself where you're considering your options and you're getting clear with your emotions and you're opening up to this new vision of your world and your life, and you've integrated the lessons of your ancestors as well as even some of the lessons that you've come to the earth for your mission. And there's also some of you who are working on developing your clairaudience, as well as opening up through your psychic channels more, and also speaking your truth more and expressing yourself more. And there might be even considerations on how to bring these aspects more into balance within your physical world, and really looking at what those options might be. So let's peek at the divine feminine energies. There's the Star, Perception reversed, Restore and Replenish, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Union, and In the World, Not of the World. So this is a beautiful place where you have gone through these changes and you're able to restore your energy a bit, recharge your batteries, and really get that spiritual nourishment as well. Not just physical, but on all realms of your totality. And you're coming more fully into that union within yourself and feeling that ecstasy and bliss within yourself as you open up to your higher channels and you accept the flow of life and of your own self. Many of you have had to sacrifice a lot, and this, even though this was hard and painful, the sacrifice is, it will benefit those after you as well, is what I'm hearing, seeing. So you're coming into this fuller understanding of who you really are, and that you are here to share your light in such a way that can create change within the whole world. There's still some areas of your perception that are a little bit in the dark, and this has to do with believing some untruths about yourself. So there might be a need to look into that, especially as you take this period of rest, and just realizing that those illusions are not who you really are. And there's some doubts, and I'm hearing the word misinterpretations of what wealth is and what wealth means to you and has been taught to you. So this might also be an aspect of your perception to look into. Let's take a peek at the divine masculine aspect. We have inspiration reversed. We have free from judgment, free to love reversed. 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords reversed. We have love and 9 of Fire. So the divine masculine aspect may be feeling judgment from others, actually. And this can also be linked to self-sabotage especially where he has been heartbroken before, is the message I'm getting. The love card is here, where he's opening and expanding and learning how to love himself more. And these are some of the core themes that have to do with judgment and I'm hearing self-hate, self-loathing, self-criticism. And this can also come about through his early patterning from his, those external to him, the way he was shown love in his younger years. And there is a transformation of these energies, and he is in this place of being very independent and becoming more strong, especially within his passions and his independence and zest for life. But he is still a little tied to these root and core belief systems, especially when it comes to his passion and what his passion is all about. But he is wanting to offer that unconditional love and also to receive it. This might just be part of that balancing out that he's going through giving and receiving unconditional love. And there is a lot of inspiration available to him, and he's had a hard time letting go of some things that are blocking him from his own inspiration, and from even believing that these are all ideas that I'm hearing about kind of that inner child healing work that we all have to go through, that have to do with self-worth and believing in oneself, in his own passions and his own creative forces. And actually I'm getting the message that for some, even the process of being born and conceived, there's a lot of ancestral karma that the masculine aspect has had to carry and to transform. And this is very heavy work, and it's not easy. And most generally, when the ancestral karma is kind of a very challenging one, it takes a very strong soul to carry that. So it's good to have remembrance, not to have this judgment, and to really understand why we all have our own lessons, and to not have judgment of other people, because there is a lot to do with self-judgment as well with these types of karmas and the way they're held in the psychology and in the body. So if you can adopt that ever-flowing unconditional love towards the self and to others, that's going to help with this process. Because the divine masculine aspect is also getting more clear about what the truth is about even his spiritual beliefs and dogmas, and what he needs to actually cut out of his life. Let's get a few more cards out. We have the One of Fire, the King of Water reversed, and the Four of Water reversed. So this is a place in the divine masculine aspect where he's getting that call to connect with his passion and to work with it and to open up to all the energy of his passions. And he may be struggling with a little bit of his emotions and how to balance those, because he's working with the duality within himself and what's being shown to him and mirrored back to him by especially not only these emotions, but what he's been seeing about himself and what's been reflected back at him through his lessons. And let's see what the Divine Feminine has. Queen of Earth, Queen of Fire reversed, and Six of Earth. So this is a place of finding that balance and harmony within one's own, again, that idea of wealth and abundance and connection to the earth, and understanding that you will always be provided for by the universe and by all around you. Having those jewels of wisdom and knowledge of the tree of life about your own manifestation powers, and that the universe is always there for you. There's also a little bit of a misalignment with your own passion, and this has to do with the opportunities that are coming before you and the doors that are opening. Some of these ideas of distrust in your perception and illusion in your perception just need to be worked on a little bit in order for you to embrace these new openings, because there's such a strong desire and energy for balance and harmony, and for really getting the fruition from the hard work that you've been putting in. Again, there's everything that you need. There's truth, there's karmic reward, there's the key to your own understanding. So let's get a few guidance cards. For the Divine Masculine, we have Sarasvati, the arts. This is where the Divine Masculine comes to express his passion and his, I'm hearing the word effervescence for life, and really getting into that expression through his creativity and whatever that might look like. Music, art, painting, anything. For the heart of the reading, we have Pele, the Divine Passion. And this is about getting true about your heart. This is about getting honest and transparent, discovering what all those options are, and then being bold enough to choose the path of heart, the path of truth, and the path that really ignites the fire within you, following your soul's path. This is your destiny. For the Divine Feminine aspect, we have unconditional love. So really fine-tuning this place within you and expanding it, not only to yourself, but to others as well.